Hi, I'm Coach Phillip from the En Garde Fencing Club, and I'm going to tell you how to wash your fencing equipment. Let's start with your cotton fencing jacket. If you practice a lot, your sweat will cause discoloration wherever it comes in contact with the fabric. This mostly occurs at the collar, underneath the arms, and in the cuff area. To keep your fencing jacket nice and white, I recommend OxiClean. Just a little bit of OxiClean in a tub full of water is enough. Place the jacket in the tub and let it soak overnight. The next day, remove the jacket. Take a brush and scrub the areas that are off color. You can scrub the collar area, scrub the armpits, and scrub the cuffs. After you've scrubbed the jacket, place the jacket in the washing machine with towels or blue jeans or anything else that is thick. Once the jacket has been washed, take it out, but hang it to dry. Don't put it in the dryer because since it is cotton, it will shrink. Nobody wants a tight fencing jacket or knickers. Another way to prevent your fencing jacket from becoming dirty is to ensure that there is no rust on the blade of the weapon that you're using. This is a saber blade. It's made of steel. It oxidizes and it turns brown or orange. That rust can get transferred to your fencing jacket and leave really ugly zebra stripes. In order to avoid that, get a sanding block or a sanding sponge, wrap it in a rag so that your hand doesn't get dirty. Also, you don't want any splinters from the blade. Make a little sandwich and pull the blade through the sanding sponge several times. La 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 la. That's the jacket. That's the blade. Moving on, we have the fencing lame. The fencing lame is made of copper. The copper also oxidizes with sweat. The fencing lame will turn green or brown. Here you can see in the neck area is turned green. The same spots where the fencing jacket oxidizes or has discoloration due to the sweat is the same places on the lame, the collar, the armpits, and the cuffs. To wash your fencing lame or your saber mask with the conductive bib or your saber glove with the conductive cuff, you can use woolite and ammonia. I've placed water in this tub, but only enough water to cover the height of the mask. I use equal amounts of woolite and ammonia. Just a cap full of woolite. And a little bit of ammonia. Put in a little bit more water, stir it up, agitate it, make sure all the bubbles are working. First, I like to do the mask because the mask is not as dirty, and then you can reuse the water for the lame. I'm going to put the mask and glove in there at the same time. Those soak for 15 or 20 minutes. Once you remove them, you want to rinse them out thoroughly. If you have soap or ammonia in your mask or glove, the soap will produce bubbles or your skin can itch. So you don't want to be fencing with soap in your eyes or ammonia. Remove the mask liner if there is one, rinse them both thoroughly, and hang them to dry. You can also hang the glove to dry. With the same water, hopefully it's not too dirty, you can also put the lame in. You want to plunge and scrub, and plunge and scrub. Don't use a brush because you might break some of the copper fibers. You can leave your lame in there for 15 or 20 minutes, just like you did your mask and your glove. When you remove the lame, make sure to rinse it thoroughly again. You don't want to have any soap or ammonia on your lame that could cause itching or irritation or discomfort. Make sure that when you hang the lame, it's in a cool, ventilated place away from the sunshine. The last thing that we're going to wash is our fencing shoes. You could wear regular tennis shoes, or you could wear fencing shoes. Fencing shoes are shoes that have a clean, flat surface that provide plenty of traction. In order for this to happen, the rubber must be clean. You shouldn't wear your fencing shoes outside where there's dirt, bubble gum, broken glass. Fencing shoes should only be worn in the fencing club. However, they can still get dirty in the fencing club if there is tape or dirt or a conductive fencing strip. To clean your fencing shoes, you can use hand soap and an old toothbrush. Put a little hand soap on the toothbrush, scrub around the soles of the fencing shoes, and try to remove as much dirt as possible. If you have tape or anything sticky, then you probably want to use a knife or a scraper. Scrape it off and then give it one more cleaning with the toothbrush. So that's it. We have washed our fencing whites, our fencing metals, we've cleaned the sword, and we've even cleaned the fencing shoes. Thank you.